Hey, what is up everybody? Zero Fats here coming at you on behalf of AdventuresOnTheRiver.com. I'm getting ready to head to a friend of the library sale. My focus today is on audiobooks if possible. You know, if they don't have any audiobooks, I'll focus on maybe some obscure nonfiction, maybe some CDs, obscure DVDs. I'm gonna try to stay away from books today, man. I really want to focus on obscure DVDs, audiobooks, and like CDs. Not just any CDs, like obscure CDs, you know, like CDs that I don't think are just really common, you know. So that's my focal point today going into it. We'll see, plans change, it depends on what they have there, but yeah, man, that's where I'm headed right now. Yeah, sorry guys, I'm a little distracted, man. I just saw this meme that said banks made, and this is like kind of off the topic of this video, but hey, whatever. Banks made $30 billion off of overdraft fees last year. $30 billion made off of overdraft fees last year, which is another way of saying banks made $30 billion last year off of people who didn't have any money. You gotta love it, man. You gotta love it. If that's not motivation to learn how to control your money, I don't know what is, man. They are just gonna reap the benefits. The banks are like reverse Robin Hood, man. They rob from the poor and give to the rich. It's ridiculous. Anyways, $30 billion last year off of overdraft fees. $30 billion taken from people who don't have any money to give. So anyways, I'll see you guys in a few here. I'm heading to this friend. Here I am. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, let's see. I'm at the local friend of the library sale in that building right there. Gonna go in there and get me some books, DVDs, audio, whatever they got, you know. But the whole moral of the story today is make money. Real simple. These friend of the library sales present like amazing opportunities to just, you know, especially I like to go on the last days, because the last day of the sale is always like kind of like fill a bag day, where basically you fill a bag and you know, you get so many, the more you get, it's like the less you pay, you know. If I pay $1, if I pay $3 for a bag and I can refill that bag as many times as I want, that means the more times I refill the bag, the less I'm paying for my inventory. I mean, it's a no-brainer. So that's a really good situation, and that's what we're running into today. So I'll know more once I head in there once and see what they got, and I'll keep you guys, let you know what's going on. Okay guys, so I'm done at the friend of the library sale. As you can see, I got a ton of, I don't know if you guys can see all that, but basically I got a ton of playaways today, man. And you know, man, I look at these friend of the library sales and garage sales and all this other stuff, estate sales, whatever, man. I kind of look at it a little bit like, you know, I don't know, the stock market a little bit. I mean, it's like when the market is contracting, expand. You know, when the market is expanding, contract. I don't know if that makes sense to you guys, but basically, I take what the sale gives me. You know what I'm saying? And today, I didn't notice a lot of audiobooks. I did notice a lot of obscure nonfiction, but what I noticed majorly was just playaways. I mean, there was just tons of these things, man. Playaways. Now I know in 2014, I made a pretty good amount of money off of these playaways. I mean, my average price for these things was about $20 a piece. About 20 bucks a piece was my average sale price on these. Now I paid $5 to get into there, and I don't know how many of these things I got, man. I'll count them and I'll let you guys know, but it's a pretty good situation. I'm sure I'm gonna make a hell of a lot more than $5 off of all these playaways I got today. So anyways, let me head on into the house. Let me get these playaways in there, and I'll count them and let you guys know. So far I have 1 hour and 40 minutes invested into this project. I'll catch up with you. Hey, what is up everybody? Zero Fats here, coming at you on behalf of AdventuresOnTheRiver.com. So, we're back now from the old friend of the library haul, and what you see behind me is the total spoils of what I got today. I paid $5 for all of these things you see back here. And the reason, I would have only paid $2 for unlimited bag refills, but the reason I paid $5 is because I got this extra bag, because I thought they were kind of cool. Got a new bag, friends of the library, and yeah, I got a new bag. It was $3, so it's $5 altogether in the investment. And I got all that you see behind me. There's 363 units behind me. 290 of those are playaways. I want to take you up to my black background where I can just sit comfortably, and I'll go over some numbers with you real quick on what we can expect from these playaways and these audiobooks and all this stuff for this next 12-month period. Alright guys, see ya. Alright, what is up everybody? Zero Fats here, coming at you on behalf of AdventuresOnTheRiver.com. Wanted to kind of like sit down here and talk to you for a minute about what that haul meant for me in numbers. Okay, so anyways, 363 units total is what I got. My average unit price, based on what I did last year, about $15. So we're gonna set it at 15 bucks. My cost per unit, 1.4 cents. Okay, so very cheap, practically free. My expense involved, I estimate at about 38%. After we get done with shipping fees, Amazon FBA fees, about 38%. Okay, so in total, it was $5,445 worth of inventory when I average it at 15 bucks. Now listen, that's a conservative estimate. Some of those are worth more than that. I know from last year, especially all those playaways are generally worth more than $15 each. But as a conservative end, I know I won't price any of them less than $15. So pretty cool. Also, I'll own the market on a lot of those. There's not tons and tons of playaways out there, so pretty sweet. So anyways, basically after all my expense, after all my initial cost, it's $3,371 in profit overall total. Now what that equals per hour, I have about 6 hours and 40 minutes invested in this project. Once I'm done, I estimate 6 hours and 40 minutes. Right now I have about an hour and 40 minutes invested in the project. After getting all of them and pulling them all in the house. Now I've done this a lot before, so I know how long it's going to take me to list all those into Amazon and to ship them off. So I know I probably got about 5 more hours of work in front of me to do that. But basically what it equals out to, about $505.65 an hour is what it equals out to. So a lot, you know, a lot per hour. Once I get done with my work, I'm going to get that money over the course of a year or so. And really over the course of longer than a year. Depends on when they sell. So yeah, really good. Really, it's a really good situation, and that's why I do it. Very, very easy to make money on a situation like that. You don't lose money. You put 5 or 6 hours in, and you just continue to make good chunks of money throughout the year, and it's over. You put your 6 hours at work in on that project, and it pays you throughout the next year or two. It's awesome. It's awesome. You can't beat that. It's just a good investment. I have some more figures, some more in-depth figures. I want to talk about, you know, percentages sold last year and this, that, and the other. I'm not going to bore you guys with that stuff here on YouTube. I am going to post that video inside adventuresontheriver.com as a supplement to this video, because I know everybody inside adventuresontheriver.com is doing this kind of stuff, and they're going to be very interested in my figures and how I came to those numbers so that they can do it for their own businesses. So I'm going to put that extra video inside adventuresontheriver.com. But just for you guys here on YouTube, I did want you to know the haul is just a good situation. You know, when you're paying about a penny per unit, you don't lose on that very often. When it comes to why I chose so much playaways versus audiobooks versus DVDs, it's very simple. You know, I don't like to fight. I don't like to fight against what's happening. When I got to the front of the library sale, it was wall-to-wall people. I saw no one using scanners at all. I mean, it was just people looking for stuff for themselves personally. Maybe there's a few sellers there. I don't know. It didn't seem like it. And the thing that I saw going largely unchecked was just boxes and boxes of playaways, you know. And I know from last year that I sold about 29% of all my playaways that I had last year. So, and I'll get into that number more inside adventuresontheriver.com with my members. But just here, understand, I knew that there was opportunity with the playaways when I was only paying like a penny a piece for them. So, and that number went down the more I got. It was just really hot and I was tired, so I was just like, forget it, man, I'm out of here. But yeah, but by the time, I mean, you know, just grabbing playaways, and I just focused on the playaways, and I got tons of them. I almost had like 300 playaways, and you know, it just ends up being a good situation. So yeah, excuse me. You know, you go to a situation like this, you know, just once a month, you know, you can really just kill it and clean it up. I mean, if I wanted to, if this was my main business model, because if I wanted to, I would have lined it up, and I have in the past. In past years, I've actually lined it up with those cats where I said, hey, listen, man, I'm really interested in this inventory right here. What doesn't sell today, you guys are donating, and they donate to Goodwill. So I'm like, what doesn't sell, is it okay if I come back tomorrow and help you guys haul, and then I can get the rest of the inventory that didn't sell for like this stuff. Like in this case, it would have been the playaways. I want the rest of the playaways. Can I get all these playaways if I come back and help you guys pack up tomorrow? Because, you know, Sunday is the last day of the sale. And they've done that for me in the past, and I've built relationships with them already. But if you're doing this kind of thing, you definitely want to do that. Build relationships with all those people and, you know, offer to help out, you know. And that's just how you make things happen. That's just how you do it. But with me, I know I got a lot of other things going on just in the information realm, in the digital realm, so I didn't really need to do that. But I did want to get in there and just, you know, clean up as much as I could, because I was only paying $5 and just bam, just get a bunch of inventory, send it on to FBA and go, and know I'm going to make steady income on that throughout the year. It's going to boost my income for the year, so it's great. Anyways, I think that's about it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you have, please like, please share, please subscribe. If you want more in-depth numbers about what happened and how I came up with my figures, and more figures about what I estimate for a 12-month period from here on out, what I think I'll make in a 12-month period off of that haul, and how you can figure things like that out for your hauls, check out adventuresontheriver.com. I'll put that information in there. That's for the super geeky like me who need to know the numbers. Knowing those numbers helps you stay consistent, okay? It helps you stay consistent, and it helps affect your buying decisions, and it helps kind of affect honestly, here's another thing it affects how productive you are when you go out to places like that. Like yesterday, I told you guys, I knew I was going to be focusing on DVDs, audiobooks, and you know, stuff like that. So that made me very effective when I went in there, because I was like completely canceling out the obscure books, all the books. I was completely canceling out. I had like laser eyes just for these one kind of thing, okay? And then once I figured out what other people were getting and what I saw was valuable that nobody was really messing with, I went for that. that narrowed my focus even more. So that made me really productive, and that's how I walked out of there with like 300 playaways for like $5. I knew what I wanted. I was going for the playaways. So anyways, yeah, knowing what you want, man, really increases your efficiency. But anyways, I guess that's about it for this video, man. I'd love to have you as a subscriber to my channel. Please like, please share, please subscribe, man. And I really have been thinking about wanting to do a contest on this channel. So if you have any good contest ideas, hit me up in the description, or hit me up in the comment section. Let me know what you think would be a good contest, man. I'd love to do a contest. I want to get this freaking channel to 10,000 subscribers. I'll see you guys. Peace.